program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Happy Sunday, everybody,
Good morning.
and welcome to the Springfield Grille. David, nice to see you. Michael, nice to see you.
Thank you. With everyone
Yeah,
today.
nice. They're getting ready for Sunday brunch, but they took time out to get ready with us.
Absolutely.
David, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
It is such a pleasure to always be in this building. Mike, we have so many fond memories over the years, so many celebrations,
Yep.
so many great meals, and it continues, doesn't it, Dave? Like, this is just a continuation of what you guys have always done in big ways.
27 years being in the area is amazing.
And you started as a line cook and kind of worked your way up?
Absolutely. I started at the Log Cabin Inn as a line cook, worked my way up as a sous chef, executive chef, and trained to be a GM, which I am now.
Yeah, you've been in this family that there are a couple of different brands that are sort of under the same umbrella, right? So
How many different restaurants?
We have 8 restaurants. We have 2 Springfield Grilles. We have 3 Rachel's Roadhouses. We have a Hickory Bar and Grill, Log Cabin Inn, and Iron Bridge Inn.
they're busy people.
They
Michael.
are.
They're
and
busy.
they're always
They're
coming
very
up
busy.
with new stuff.
Yes, they
I
are.
think maybe start with the appetizers and kind of chronologically work our way around to dessert. How about that?
Absolutely.
Want to go with that? I thought these were lamb chops.
I did too, so
Wrong.
did Sabina.
Wrong. So they're deep fried artichokes in a tempura batter with a lemon cream and shaved Romano on top. It's a new item that we ran probably in the last 3 months.
Those are so
It's on our menu all the
gorgeous.
time. Same thing with our ahi tuna is one of our most popular. A little bit of wasabi. We have the teriyaki slaw underneath, some wasabi peas on top. And then this one is one of our most popular. That is our balsamic chicken.
Okay.
It has fingerling roasted potatoes, then we deep fry them. Put the chicken on top. It has a butter and roasted tomato and artichoke on top. Drizzle of the balsamic.
Yeah.
A little shaved Romano. And then, of course, the sea bass for
Right,
dinner.
popular.
Who does not want sea bass?
Everybody wants sea
It's
bass.
delicious.
Everybody specifically wants
It's so
your sea
delicate
bass.
and it's buttery. You know what I mean?
And then we put it on top of roasted carrots, which is another staple that we've been running with for the last 3 months as one of our main vegetables. And then we top it with a pistachio butter. So we roast the butter with pistachios and then right on top.
And this peanut butter pie cake, this is one of those things that
Well, they have
you
a pastry chef.
you walk in for this.
30 years of our company plus, most likely, making that peanut butter pie. It's something that we've been famous with. I believe it started at the Log Cabin Inn and then has worked through all our company. We've had it as a staple everywhere for at least 25 years.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, and we do have an in-house pastry chef.
Which is nice. A lot of places don't.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So he probably rotates the desserts as the seasons go along and all
Another
that good
big
stuff.
popular one is our ho-ho cake, which we do run in and out all the time.
That's
Can
a
you
good
run
one.
over and get some of the ho-ho cake?
Maybe afterward.
Okay, all right, very good.
We do want to touch on happy hours, some happy hour
Absolutely.
specials. You guys between 4 and 6, Monday through Friday. This
Correct.
is the place to be. Tell them why.
Absolutely. Oh, because we have the best martini in the area. Are you kidding me?
Oh, is that
Cheers.
true?
So, absolutely.
Okay.
And the best Diet Pepsi too. I gotta say that.
So we have certain martinis at $5 every day, Monday through Friday, 4 to 6.
Okay.
We run Labatt Blue and Miller Lite for $3.
$3.
We also run half on certain appetizers. Our fire blue fries are amazing, half price. Artichoke dip, half price. Sicilian flatbread, half price. All at happy hour.
So you can sit in the bar and do that whole menu.
You can sit anywhere and have
Is that
happy
right?
hour. So you can even get it in the regular dining room.
I didn't
If you-
realize that.
You come for dinner and you want to be here at 5:30 and you want the half price in the dining room, you can get it just as much as at the bar.
That's cool.
But of course, the bar is where you want to be.
Yes.
Getting a martini, seeing our bartenders shaking them up and putting them out for you.
Absolutely, the show.
The
Absolutely.
environment that we're in is it's so warm and inviting. When you come to work every day, does it feel like you're coming home? Because I feel like you're walking into somebody's home, a very, very nice home, like
be honest
nicer
with
than
you.
one I've ever been in my life.
I think walking into our building, I feel I'm in a classy place every time I walk
Yes.
in. I feel like a downtown Chicago steakhouse, and that's what we want to be known as. We have some great Angus Reserve steaks, come out and enjoy.
Speaking of downtown Chicago,
Nice segue,
what a
David.
Nice segue. That
Speaking
was
of
good
Chicago,
for
we
us.
have a minute to tell you.
Yes, if my voice sounds like it's a little bit gone, it's because the last week we spent in Chicago with our friends from Steelite, which are the reasons that we
Absolutely.
are able to showcase all these wonderful restaurants and hang out with you. We had the chance to go and see all the new trends and all of the new designers when it comes to what Steelite is offering the entire world. And then some of our Youngstown friends, they were there with us, and so we got to talk to Ottavio, we got to talk to Sidar, we got to talk to Johnny Corey. So over the next few weeks, we will share some of the stories that we gathered from our time in Chicago, and hopefully by the time that they air, I will be rested enough to get through them.
Okay, great.
Because that's how exhausting those
That's the
shows
goal.
are. But we love our Steelite family. We had so much fun, and a big thank you to them for everything that they do, not just here in our local area, but across the world. It really is incredible. So we will look forward to sharing those stories with you guys.
That sounds good.
You want to take a quick break?
We'll take our break.
Is that okay,
Absolutely.
David? All right.
Permission to have pie before I finish off.
Absolutely.
Okay,
No,
very good.
we gotta take
We'll take a
pictures
picture
of
of
it.
it. We'll take a picture of it for sure. What's on the other side?
Oh, on the other side, stick with us because we're going to make a steak like you've never seen before. Chef Mark Canzonetta has Father's Day covered for you. This is quite possibly the most beautiful piece of meat I've ever seen, so sit tight.
Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
Safety is our top priority at Barina's Automotive Center when we're taking care of your vehicle. We invest in the latest equipment to service the newest makes and models and keep our team's education up to date on the latest skills and techniques. At Barina's, we provide a free digital vehicle safety inspection so you can actually see what we see and understand our recommendations. Barina's Automotive Center on Robbins Avenue in Niles. Call 330-652-AUTO today and get your car back on the road safe and sound.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Oh, Mark, Pesto's Test Kitchen.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
I am good.
We're back downtown.
We are downtown Youngstown, which is open for business, in case you haven't heard.
Yes, and you can get to us.
Yes.
It's easy to get to us here at Bistro 1907.
It really
And we
is.
have 367 parking spots. So parking is probably never an issue here, unless it's the big night of one of the concerts that Eric's having over at the
we like it
over
when
at
it's
Machiavelli.
busy, but Father's Day is coming up. You're one of the best I know, so
Oh,
happy
thank you.
almost
Thank
Father's
you.
Day to you.
It is. Happy Father's Day to you too, Freddie.
Yeah, and Freddie.
And Freddie.
And Freddie, happy Father's Day, Freddie.
Oh, and where's Mike Case at? And
Well,
Mike
happy
Case.
Father's Day to Michael, too. He's one of the best there ever is.
All the fathers out there.
Right, we've got some good ones on our team, that's for sure. But that
know
is
what?
why we've got this big, giant piece of meat.
Well, we do, and I wanted
even
to
know
do
what it
something I'm 47.5% Italian.
I was going to say I'm 47 years old. I was like,
I wish I was still 47,
All right, me
58. But so I wanted to do something Italian, my Italian roots, my Italian heritage. So in Italy, they're crazy about bistecca alla Fiorentina, is what it's called.
I see it on menus and I don't know how to say it. So
Bistecca alla
Fiorentina.
Yes, bistecca it's actually an English term. It comes from England. So it means big steak.
Big steak.
It means big steak. And it kind of happened in Florence around 1565. So it's been out there for a long time, they've been eating. And it was made for some princess for her wedding.
Oh.
But they used the whole cow.
Okay.
So that was a really big bistecca.
So this one is just bigger than normal.
It's bigger than normal. It's a 48 ounce. You can see it's about 2 inches thick. And this is for when you really want to celebrate something special. I know during some of these harder economic times and grocery bills through the roof and how expensive meat prices are, if you wanted to substitute out, like me at home, if you cook me a cheeseburger, I'm fine for Father's Day. If you wanted to substitute out a filet mignon, or you wanted to substitute out a top sirloin steak or a round steak or something like that, you just have to watch some of those muscles and how you cook them. You want to cook them not quite as much so they stay tender.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
so you don't want to cook them as much. And in Italy, this bistecca, they actually cook like Hannibal Lecter rare.
Super duper rare.
Super duper rare. It's basically charred on the outside, and it's super, super rare. And there's a crazy man up there named Dario who is the king of the bistecca. And if you ever watch him on YouTube or anything, he's got the hugest personality, and he is the king of the bistecca. So what we're just going to do simply with a piece of meat like that, you don't need much.
Dad back there.
That's Uncle Bro. So we're just going to put a little EVOO on there, a little extra virgin. And you really have to heavily salt this because it's so thick and so dense. So I have some great sea salt here. And you know me, my Italian descent, but my heart's in Mexico. This comes from Merida in Mexico on a salt lake, actually. And it just got the most minerally beautiful, clean, almost a little bit of a citrus flavor. But look at how much salt I'm putting on there, just because of the fact you need this much salt. Now in Italy, when you get bistecca, this is all they season the meat with, olive oil and salt. Here in America, or even myself personally, I always like a little fresh ground pepper.
You gotta wake it up a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta wake it up a little bit.
Meat.
And you know, I love Telecherry peppercorns. They're bright, they have great flavor. So that, or if you want to use my brother's Papa's Rubs, the coffee rub on this is just fantastic as well.
You guys use that here at the restaurant.
We do. We use it on
different things.
burgers, steaks, everything. We use it on a lot of things, and it's really a great rub. And it's very low in sodium, which he needs to promote. Which you get a lot of commercial rubs, and their first ingredient is salt.
That's the first thing. It's what they think should give it the flavor, because
well, salt does give it flavor, but it doesn't need that much sodium. Anything commercialized, all the processed food we have here in America, if you look at the salt factor in any of them, it's super, super high. Me personally, I like to control the salt in my food that I eat.
Well, this is looking absolutely beautiful. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we are going to put this.
We're going to go back to the grill. Now we don't have a wood-fired grill here at Bistro because we only had 14.5 feet in between these two pillars for my kitchen. So we're going to improvise, and we're going to put some logs that are on fire around it, and probably a little bit of rosemary to catch fire next to it.
Good.
Yeah.
From our Ohio woodburner friend?
From our Ohio woodburner friend.
Oh, well, there you go. We know him. We'll be right back.
Yes, we do.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Ducat. Let yourself go to Ducat.
Is the low-cost living anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knolls, and Boardman Plaza's Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
Taking one cash offer for your home doesn't have to be your only option. I'm Barbara Corcoran, and especially in today's current market, having a local real estate agent who offers great marketing and options that are customized to fit your needs is smart. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, an instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysolder.com.
Look at that. And that's the sound you guys want to hear. Now, as you can see, like I said, typically this is cooked over a wood-fired griddle in Italy. We don't have that, so I kind of improvised, and I got some smoke coming around it from all this beautiful wood from Ohio Woodburner. Now, to even make that more intense, I'm going to put some rosemary around it so you get some smoke from that rosemary, and I'm going to put some thyme. And all these different herbs right now will help flavor that meat in a very much Italian manner.
It's also really pretty.
Oh, it's very pretty, isn't it?
That's gorgeous.
No, you don't want to cover. You want high heat. Again, in Italy, they just cook this to very, very, very rare. So they just get a really hard sear on one side, then they cook the other side and get a hard sear. And that's really it.
We're not.
So now we're going to give it a flip. You know, see those beautiful sear marks there?
Wow.
Yeah. Now for this side, we'll add a little bit more herbs. Just all you can do to impart some of that rustic flavor into that meat. Now, typically this beef comes from the Chianina cattle in Tuscany. So it's a very, very large cow, and it's very lean, not a lot of fat, but it's got an amazing, amazing flavor to it.
Wow.
Because everything is about longitude and latitude. It's where you are geographically to how things taste. Cuban cigars are from Cuba. Bordeaux wines are from Bordeaux. You know, things like that. Champagne is from Champagne.
Absolutely gorgeous, Mark.
That is cool, isn't it?
It is very cool. All right, let's take a break and let this thing.
Yeah, and then the biggest thing we're going to do when we get back is we're going to let it rest, because you never want to cut into a steak or a piece of chicken or a piece of pork after it comes off the oven, because all the juices push out from the exterior to the meat. You want them to cool down and then go back into the meat. So when you cut it, it doesn't bleed out.
So we'll be right back.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Well, first of all, what did you do with those lemons? Because
I just charred them on the grill, and it just adds a lot of, whether you put this on a cheeseburger or a piece of fish or a piece of lamb or a piece of beef, that charred lemon flavor is a difference maker. I've been doing it for 10, 15 years now.
Well, I gotta ask, because this is the part of the fun of watching the show, is that people get, you know, these special secrets from you.
We have the New York strip right here, and we have the filet right here. And you know, the one thing that God did for us with all animals, he kind of gave us a blueprint for how to cut the meat, because the bones serve as the guide. And we just follow the bone down and cut this off, just like that.
Look.
And don't get rid of this, because that serves as a nice garnish on the steak.
I gotta people are
really is a nice garnish on the steak. And plus, if you want to make a pot of soup or you need some soup bones, it's perfect for that. As you can see, you know, this is the big YouTube shot, the big TikTok shot. They stack meat on top of each other, so it's cooked perfectly rare, just like they would in Italy. And now you just want to cut your steak. They cut it pretty thick. I like my steak a little bit thinner when I eat it, so I'm going to cut it a little bit thinner than they do. They cut pretty much half-inch slices, so I'm just cutting it, you know, quarter-inch, maybe a little bit above. We're going to layer that on here. Boom. Now we have that beautiful New York strip.
That is something else, Mark.
And that is Hannibal Lecter style right there.
Wow.
And it's always important to have a really sharp blade to cut this.
So is this going to be on the menu at Bistro?
Limited, yeah, it's going to be on, we're not going to put it on the menu, it'll be on feature menu, and it'll be available very limited. But look at that. I'm going to slide this down to you.
Fine, let me get this out of the way.
And now you can see this beautiful steak. And if you want to, Lauren, go ahead and squeeze.
Go ahead and squeeze, okay.
A little bit of lemon juice on there. I think that's beautiful. And my chef Bobby back there, our chef, I hate saying my chef, our chef, made us this beautiful salsa verde. So it's basically capers and garlic and olive oil, a little bit of Fresno chili. It has fresh flat parsley and mint, and Meyer lemons and Meyer lemon juice. And I just like a little bit of that on top, because that's just gonna give it some really big depth of flavor.
Gorgeous.
I guarantee if you make this for Dad on Father's Day, he's gonna be very happy with you.
Yeah, I would say so, right?
I'd be happy with that, but I'd be happy with a cheeseburger, like I said.
That is something else.
I'm not a golfer, so hopefully my Formula One race is on that day.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'm just going in.
You're just going in.
I'm just going in.
My mom will yell at me if I don't at least try to use
give her a break.
fork. She'll say, Mark doesn't have forks. I'll say, yes, Mom, he does.
Right out of that, you get that big hit of salt.
You don't even need a knife. It just is so good. I'll take this for Mother's Day. This is wonderful.
You don't want salmon? You want steak?
Oh no, I'll take this all day, every day.
Melissa loves filet or a big tomahawk ribeye and king crab legs.
Oh, we can hang out then. We can definitely hang out. Thank you, Mark.
No, you're welcome. Thank you. Happy
Cheers
Father's
to all
Day to all the fathers.
Oh, baby.
Take care, be safe, and let your kids and your wife take care of you.
Amen. You too.
I will.
I'm Sean Posey. Be sure to join me at 6 p.m. on Thursday, June 13th at the Austintown Library for Remembering the Little Steel Strike. A pivotal moment in American labor history took place right here in the Valley. That's 6 p.m. on Thursday, June 13th at the Austintown Library. See you there.
River Rock at the Amp is back. June 15th, it's Journey tribute band Escape and Styx tribute Best of Times. June 22nd, it's the Ultimate Eagles Experience, Seven Bridges. And June 29th, it's Fleetwood Gold with the Champion High School Marching Thunder Band. Get your tickets now at the Sunrise Inn, riverrockattheamp.com, or at the gate.
Welcome back to Valley Spotlight at the Springfield Grille in Boardman.
Isn't it nice here?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's so nice. It feels like you just wanted
It's
to stay here all
like
day.
An old country club clubhouse.
I don't even smoke
like
cigars, but it feels like I should
yeah, it's all
smoke a cigar
mahogany-ish.
too.
All right, the newest, hottest sport. It's a little bit violent.
When you told me that this was a thing,
Did you end up looking it up?
I thought you were joking. Of course I looked it up.
Do you see the views they're getting? Hundreds of millions of people or views are watching this.
For slapping.
To stand there and get slapped. It's called Power Slap. The guy that runs UFC made this up, and it's taken off like crazy, and a champion happens to live here in town.
I cannot wait to see this one.
You're going to love it.
Slap happy.
What's the fastest growing sport in the world right now? It's Power Slap. Men do it. Women do it. And tens of millions of people are watching it. In YouTube's top shorts watched right now, 6 of the top 10 videos are Power Slaps. And of course, we have a local connection.
John the Machine Davis, Power Slap middleweight champion of the world.
That's right, the middleweight champ went to West Branch High School and lives in Salem. Before he was the Machine, John Davis was working in a machine shop, looking into trying amateur MMA fighting when he stumbled across this about 2 years ago.
In the same forums, an ad popped up about 3 or 4 times for slapping for money. And of course, at first I kind of blew it off, and I like everyone else had seen the videos from Russia. But once I commented on it, I ended up connecting with someone, and the next thing you know, I'm in Vegas at the very beginning before anyone else even knew what was going on yet.
John started as a heavyweight, then dropped to middleweight, worked his way through the qualifiers and up the ladder of this new, exciting, and polarizing sport.
In all reality, if you're not able to take a hit, this isn't going to be a sport for you. Being, like I said, I've not taken a whole bunch of hits, but knowing from being younger, the years of being rowdy, playing football, and all sorts of fun stuff, I knew I was at least able back then to take a hit, so it was just a test at the beginning of this to find out.
Did your friends or family think you were completely nuts?
Yeah, but for the most part, everybody who actually knows me were like, that's insane, but we're not surprised that that's what you're going to do. So it was, if the shoe fits, I'll wear it.
Forget about shoes. The Machine is wearing a championship belt these days.
I'm not much of a gambler, but when I went to Vegas, I decided to gamble on my chin, and that was where I found out at the very beginning. I went out there and won by first round KO after I took a hit and was able to come back and deliver a better one.
Sure, this sport kind of looks like a street fight, but there are techniques and rules that you have to follow.
You have to make sure that your hand is flat, because there's cameras watching from above, referees watching from the side. There's all sorts of views that they're going to constantly be going back for. So your hand can't be open like that. You can't cup. It needs to be as straight as possible. And then there's a window through here where your chin line is, up in front of the ear. If your hand's huge and your fingers end up going back there, it's kind of part of the game that we're playing, so you have to deal with that. But the window you want to land in is here, and you want to land completely flush with your hand. So if you can land clean as hard as possible and then follow through almost like a McDonald's arch is how I like to try and describe it. Just up and through and over, so that way as soon as you connect, they're on the way down before you even look back.
That's half the battle. But getting hit and knowing it's coming is a big part of it too.
It's no different than when you're bracing yourself to take a football hit. There's going to be impact, and you're gonna want to be able to absorb and move through at the same time. By that point, I'm already losing my marbles up there inside my head. The walkout song starts, and I'm walking up there, and that's the point of no return. You know, you can't, what am I going to do? Turn around and run away? Not a chance in heck that's going to happen. So as soon as I get up there, you know, it's a different side of myself. That's definitely the competitive side. And then, you know, letting the animal out of the cage, because you can go up there and be as crazy as you want. And I'd say that's really going to be helpful in the long run.
So far, there haven't been any serious injuries reported across the sport, and John's been fortunate to escape unscathed as well.
You know, you get medical check, they make sure you're good to go. If they have any concerns, they'll send you to the hospital that night and then check on you the next day. So it's not like anyone's getting, you know, left out in the parking lot if they do have an issue. I could get hurt doing anything. I could get hurt at work. I could get hurt getting out of bed in the morning. So that's the kind of thing that I know the risk that I'm taking at this point. And, you know, the same as people who box or do MMA or any sort of, you know, mixed martial arts or even wrestling, you know there's a good chance that something could possibly go wrong. And the only thing you can do is be prepared to come back from that.
His story is exciting and motivating to plenty of people out there. A small town kid doing big things all around the world.
You know, I grew up in Homeworth, Ohio, in a tiny little farm town about 15-20 minutes from Salem. So no one from out there, or even from Salem or the Alliance area where I'm usually around, no one's really done a whole lot at this level, I would say, to, you know, get out of where we are from. So pretty soon we're supposed to be going over to Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia. So I'm sure I'm going to be one of the few people from this general area who have ever get to experience something like that, hopefully in the near future.
The machine still works at that machine shop these days, but he's hoping to make this a living someday soon. At the age of 31, he isn't ready to stop the slapping anytime soon, and he's looking forward to more great things instead of looking back at his current accomplishments.
I think that's something that when time passes more, I'll probably be a little more grateful for, especially with the opportunities that are coming with all of this. But at this point in time, I enjoy it by all means. But I know that I have to keep working hard to be able to maintain that status, because I don't really plan on falling off anytime soon. And, you know, I would like to have an undefeated middleweight career by the time I'm done.
Power Slap Middleweight Champion of the World, John the Machine Davis. And when the action
I couldn't take a half a slap.
No!
Let alone one slap.
It just hurts my whole face.
Those
It
people
hurts
just
my
like-
everything.
Right.
And he's going to Abu
The
Dhabi.
slow motion ones are ridiculous. But
He's headed to Abu Dhabi.
he's going to Abu Dhabi.
I love saying
to
Abu
defend
Dhabi.
his title.
Good for him.
Right.
What
There
a
you go.
wonderful story, Michael.
Oh, thanks.
You know what? Maybe they'll bring the national championship someday to Niles, Ohio.
If we ask.
And if you were looking for a place to stay, the Residence Inn, Mike.
Oh.
I know you work at a very nice hotel.
Yeah.
But this one, this is so great. And this lady that we met at the Residence Inn, she's incredible.
This sounds like a truly Trumbull trip idea.
It is a truly Trumbull trip idea. Thank you so much, you guys.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, this is Beth Cotlis Carmichael with Trumbull County Tourism, and this is truly Trumbull trip ideas for your visiting friends and family.
The Residence Inn in Niles, Ohio is more than meets the eye. The extended stay hotel is tucked into a prime location on the Eastwood Mall complex.
So this is the Residence Inn. Welcome. This is the breakfast area, technically, of the Residence Inn. In our gorgeous lobby, there's quite a large gathering space here at the Residence Inn, which is one of the really great features of our hotel. I don't think a lot of hotels have a lobby that extends this large, so that's something that makes us very unique.
Elise Robinson radiates joy when she talks about this place, and for good reason.
That is absolutely true, especially these days. I love this place. I think that working here is one of the biggest accomplishments that I've had. I wanted to be a director of sales when I was in college. I always thought that it was so fun and interesting, and the people that work here and the people that I work for have just made this job above and beyond, absolutely.
The other thing that goes above and beyond is the list of reasons why guests enjoy staying here, and it's lengthy to say the least.
We have a pool, fitness center, full fitness center. We are connected to the Eastwood Mall and Event Center, so they can just hop right over to go to dinner or Target, which is perfect if you're living somewhere for a long period of time, of course. And then our rooms are a little bit different as well.
So what makes the rooms so different? Space, and lots of it.
We have full kitchens in all of our rooms, which is very rare for a hotel. It's more of an apartment style setup. We do also have living space in all of the rooms.
And you might be thinking, how does a hotel of this size with this many amenities stay full? You'd be surprised to hear that occupancy is almost always at capacity.
We are a very full hotel all the time, so I can assure you that people are coming from all over. We have guests from South Korea that are here staying for up to 2 years. They are working at the Altium Cells and GM Lordstown, depending on what they're here for specifically. We have guests in right now that are working on Trumbull Energy from Siemens from Germany, several from Italy. So we have not only international guests, but we have the distinct honor of having guests that have had a tragedy. So unfortunately, if they have a house fire or a flood or something of that nature, then they do stay here for insurance. However, I say we have the distinct honor because we can make them feel like we're at least a little part of joy in something that's certainly not a good situation.
And for Elise, making people feel at home in Trumbull County is one of the best parts of her job at the Residence Inn.
It's kind of fun for us to do that. I think that's probably one of my favorite parts about working in an extended stay is you see them every day. You're like, hey, Bob, how was work today? You know, welcome home. And that's something that's really exciting. But as far as amenities, as you can see through our lobby, we have a lot of gathering space, which a lot of our guests use, obviously not at this particular moment because it's midday, but in the evenings and at night, there's many gatherings of many different types of people in our lobby, which is unusual for a hotel.
Such a beautiful property.
Yeah, really nice.
And they
we're lucky to have a few of them around.
Right, and you can stay there for so long, for years at a time if you need to. Unbelievable.
I'm thinking about it.
Are you? That's how we get them to move to this part of Ohio.
They make your bed for you.
Yes, they do. You can have that service.
Right.
All day, every day. All right, you want to take a break?
Yes.
And then go out to the farm?
Can I have pie during the break?
Did we take a picture of it yet?
Yeah,
I think we did. Okay, then yes, you can.
All right, farm
Okay.
is next.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark Canzonetta and I want to welcome you to Oaxaca Taco, and I want to invite you down to try our $39 family deal. Authentic Oaxaca flavors are packed into your choice of 8 achote chicken or beef picadillo tacos, 4 mini pieces of elote street corn, chili lime tortilla chips, and 2 of our savory salsas, plus 4 churros with dulce de leche and 4 small burrito slushies. Just $39. Order at oaxacataco.com now.
Oaxaca Taco. Eat more tacos.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Everything, every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Our executive producer is here.
Here's Sabina on
Excited
summer
about
break.
pie.
She's like, I need to get some of that pie.
All right, save me a little.
Give me some.
All right. You didn't try the non-dairy whipped topping. Okay. That's
How is
enough.
it?
Really good.
Good? Okay, now I have to talk about Julie's Farm Market. Have you been there before?
Yeah.
It's lovely, and this is the season for it, Michael. Strawberries, asparagus.
Yes.
Get the soil ready.
Okay.
Julie's Farm Market out here. Happy June, Carl.
Yes, June. It's a beautiful month. It's
June.
Great weather, a little bit of rain, lots of sunshine, warm temperatures. How can we?
It kind of feels like we got hit with summer, like we went from like almost
Right.
like winter.
Yeah, it was
Just summer.
cool to these hot temperatures, but we'll take it.
Yeah, you guys needed to get stuff rolling, and obviously
Yeah. Yes.
It's rolling.
It's rolling in the greenhouse and out in the field.
Right.
You know, it's June, so we're picking lots of asparagus and strawberries.
You guys are in the midst of doing all the strawberries as we speak.
Strawberry season is here, so it's going to be short and sweet.
But you get it? Short
and sweet.
Were you working on that one this morning before
I am.
over here?
Yep.
He was like, I got a joke and I can't wait to use it. But so strawberries are going to be fantastic, but there's so many people out there these days that are watching like TikTok videos and Instagram reels with all these fresh, beautiful ingredients. And asparagus is something that people are like taking to new levels. And yours, if you start with that.
Right. This is like the best you can get right here is this fresh picked, homegrown asparagus to do your TikTok dish with.
Right, there's all these different ways of like frying it, grilling it,
baking it, making it in quiches and omelets, and the list goes on and on and on. Pasta, I mean,
Yours is the best. And we're also talking about annuals and perennials.
Perennials.
Very much.
June is perennial month.
Okay.
Best time of the year to get your perennials in the ground. They're blooming. They're gorgeous. We got bee balm, you know.
This attracts the bees.
We've got cat's pajamas, some catnip that's blooms. It's got beautiful flowers and your cat will love it. And then you got, we've got coral bells here. I've got like 10 colors out there for the shade. They just grow large, big bush, gorgeous foliage, and then they'll have little like sprouts of flower on. And
lovely.
Yeah, so you know, perennials this is the month now that they're all starting to come in, and you could, you know, for the butterflies, for the hummingbirds, for the bees, you want a pollinator area. We've got about 15 varieties for pollinators and to feed your butterflies the milkweed that they love. We got a bunch of that here. And then we've got this fabulous
This has been
perennial.
It's myself included. I was like, Carl, I've never seen anything like this. So people are literally stopping off camera to marvel at what this is.
The lupine, just gorgeous, full sun. They just continue to grow, and the plant, you know, continues to get larger, and it'll have more sprouts as the plant gets older.
And people are always asking you questions about their gardens. We just had a gentleman that stopped you to talk about an issue with his tomatoes, and right off the bat, you were able to recommend a couple different things.
Yeah, so we have all these little, like gypsum. We love to use gypsum in your garden for your tomatoes, especially. That's what I think. But we also have, you know, the soil acidifier to make your hydrangeas bloom.
Okay.
You know, we got that, and then we got the rose tone to fix your roses, and then we've got, you know, bone meal and blood meal, all that great stuff, chicken manure, all the good stuff you need to get your garden or your perennials or your flowers in shape with this great weather we've been having.
Carl, always a pleasure out here in Canfield. This is the market and of course the greenhouse, but they have all these area locations which are sporadic around the entire 5-county area, really.
They'll be opening up now.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Carl.
Thank you.
Look them up on Facebook.
Remember last year that girl, we made her eat as many strawberries as she could?
I do remember that.
It's pretty funny.
They have lots of them there too, and Sabina wanted me to remind everybody that the watermelons that they have at Julie's Farm Market, you know, sometimes you get like one great one a year.
Yes.
These are phenomenal, so go out there and visit them.
All right. Well, a lot of people are doing their flowers and things like that.
It's garden season.
And that may end up in bad backs as well. So, this week's Active Living with Dr. Chris, we kind of tackle that topic.
You guys are outside.
We are, with a
I
shovel.
like that. I like it.
All right, time for Active Living with Dr. Chris. I have my work gloves on, I have my shovel, I have Dr. Chris here. Like a lot of you folks, probably getting those yards ready for the summertime. I'm sure that's something you see or hear all the time, right?
All the time.
Okay, so tell me what's going on with our backs when people end up hurting themselves. What happens while they're trying to work?
Well, a lot of times what happens is they're outstretched, okay, putting a lot of pressure on that low back. When you're outstretched, when you're bending forward, you're putting between anywhere from 100 to 200 pounds of stress on your spine, and that's where these injuries happen.
Okay, so let's say I'm digging mulch and I go to dig. Is this what you mean?
That's what I mean. The bending, the lifting, putting all the pressure on their lower lumbar spine.
On the back. Okay, what else have I done wrong as I'm trying to work?
Well, if you're planting flowers and you're bending forward, you always want
So I get down, try to pick up a flower pot?
Yes, that's the worst thing you can do. You're putting 100 to 200 pounds of pressure on that spine.
Okay. So what, I can probably do something before I even go out there to help out a little bit?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
Some stretches, some simple stretches.
Okay.
When you're lifting, you always want to bend at the knees, okay?
Right.
That is always a smart thing to do. Never be outstretched, meaning that you don't want weight out here and bending. That's the worst thing that you can do for your spine.
Okay, give me a couple stretches people can do.
Well, knee to chest, single knee to chest.
Kind of laying on my back.
Lying on your back, knee to chest. Hamstring stretches are fantastic for things like that you're doing, planting, digging, and things of that nature.
Okay, let's say I'm done and I'm a little bit sore. What are you thinking now?
Usually it's a muscle strain, so ice would take care of it.
Okay.
If that doesn't take care of it, there's probably something else going on, and it's a good way to get that taken care of.
Okay, and so if there is something going on with your back, I would give them a call here at Ohio Pain and Rehabilitation. Give them the number, it goes to both locations.
330-609-5533.
Locations in Howland and in Austintown. Don't overdo it, but if you do, call Dr. Chris and the gang. We've all been there.
Good advice.
We've all been a little bit sore after yard work.
Or just carrying
Do your
children.
stretches
or
before and after.
Unbelievable stuff. You know what?
Huh?
We've tried everything on this table today.
Yeah.
Sea bass, outstanding. These fried, what are they?
Artichokes.
Again? Artichokes. Oh my goodness.
Everything's good.
So good. Sabina's raving about it.
Well, there you go.
She's loving all of it.
Let's take another break and eat some more.
Take a little time out.
Then we're going to see the brawn after that. Some muscular dudes.
Okay.
Not me.
All right.
Be right back.
Pets are part of the family, and at RC Compounding, their pharmacists make your pet a priority.
Pain management is a big one with animals, especially if they have cancer or like end of life. They're unable to take tablets or capsules, and we're able to customize it into a solution that an owner could administer pretty easily without, difficulty of having them swallow a tablet or capsule if they're not able to.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Welcome back. Springfield Grille.
Right.
Thank you to Steelite.
Brunch starts at 11.
Look at how pretty this is.
Get here for Sunday brunch. The champagne brunch is
pretty.
delightful. Thank you,
So-
Steelite.
So pretty.
Nice job.
And so delicious. Ay, ay, ay.
All right, let's say you have some stuff that you want to throw out.
I got a lot of stuff I got to
And it's in your basement or in your yard, and you've had an old swing sitting back there for 20 years, and you just want it out of there.
Get
Finally,
it
some
out.
guys that will do it.
This is a story that is for everyone.
Two local guys, buddies, made up their own business. They'll take care of you.
Me and Scott, we grew up together. I don't know when we met. We were probably 4 years old.
Scott Wilcox Jr. and Case Shorts, best buddies for almost 20 years, and now co-owners of a new business.
My business partner Case brought the idea to me, and then we looked around about it and thought we could definitely get in there and get in the niche.
So I've been best friends with him forever, and we always talk about doing stuff. I work a job full time, but we wanted to get into something, start it out, so we were looking into that, doing the research, and then kind of just wanted to go ahead and do it.
Doing this, the things that no one else wants to do.
That when we'll show up, truck, trailer, do it all ourselves. You can point, send pictures, whatever you want, and we'll load it all into the trailer ourselves and take it from you.
They call themselves the Junk Boys, and that's what they do. They take your junk and throw it out.
We started small, like furniture and appliances, then we built our way into house cleanouts, garage cleanouts, basement cleanouts, and just been doing a lot more work than just one simple item.
We're starting to get into fence removals now, a lot of playgrounds, sheds, whole house cleanouts. If somebody gets evicted and they leave their stuff behind, the landlord will call us, have us clean the whole house out.
We don't have any heavy equipment, but we usually can handle everything for the most part, other than like concrete and stuff like that.
Yep, and they do it with their bare hands. So what did you need to get started?
A dump trailer, got some bigger trucks to haul it, and that was about it, just a muscle.
One of the biggest things we've been doing a lot for the summer is hot tubs, because they're hard to get rid of. They're big, you need 6 people to move them, but what we do, we cut them in half, and then we put them in the trailer and take them to the landfill.
One of the giant advantages of hiring these two giant guys, you don't have to fill the pod yourself like other businesses. And that's what's made them so popular.
Because a lot of people, if they get dumpsters, a lot of times I see on social media or Facebook, they're asking for people to come fill the dumpsters. So with us, we have everything we need to get it out, and we do all the labor for them. So all they gotta do is tell us what's going, and then we just come and get it.
Two best friends, side by side in life and at work. A side job that's moving closer to full-time with every load and every day.
And then now it's kind of getting to the point where hopefully eventually I'll be able to quit my job, and then we'll be able to go full-time doing it.
It seems like hard work.
Yeah, it's not. The thing is, it's fun. I think we enjoy it, so it doesn't really feel like hard work. It's something fun. We get to work with trucks. I like doing that. I have another truck. It's a diesel. We love trucks, and we got the trailer, and it's just fun work.
There you go. Just Google them, Junk Boys. It'll come up.
Easy.
Find them. Facebook.
That is easy to Google.
Yeah. There you go.
You know, if you, especially if you're moving,
Mm-hmm.
that's another part of your team that you don't think about.
We know Kelly Warren likes to be the star, but there are people that help her become as great as she is.
That's true. She does have a wonderful team around her,
Yep.
and you had the chance to figure out what they do.
From start to finish. Hey there, everybody. Time for another edition of Home Advantage, along with Kelly Warren, who we kind of have a visual aid today.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that you work with as part of the team, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little about the team first before we bring them in.
So everybody knows that Kelly Warren and Associates is a team. I'm our broker and I function on all of our transactions. And then I have agents that work with me. And I feel like everybody in town knows that.
Mm-hmm.
But behind the scenes, when we get a transaction done, it takes so much more than just the buying and selling agents. There's all these other services that get your home closed.
Right.
And maybe people aren't aware of that. So let's show them.
Let's show them. All right, we start with Mike. Mike, come on in. Tell me what Mike does first.
Mike Klein's our listing agent here on this property, and he's one of our top agents at the brokerage, and we love working with Mike. His clients are always happy and leaving great reviews and sending referrals, so he makes my job easy.
Tell me what he does.
He gets the house marketed, and he meets with the sellers, and he helps find a buyer, and he does all the contract work from listing to closing, and he leaves really happy clients.
All right, good job, Mike. Well done. All right, Sharon, come on in. What does Sharon do?
Sharon is our mortgage officer, so
Okay.
she helps people get pre-approved. So before they come look at the house, we want to know, can they buy it?
Mm-hmm.
And then her pre-approvals are strong, so she gets them closed.
Ah.
And so they are lended the money that they need to purchase the home with their down payment and that kind of stuff, and she walks them through the whole financial end of the transaction.
Okay, all right, Sharon, you're out. Keith is in. Tell me the next step and what Keith is in part of.
Well, when you go under contract on a home, you want to make sure that you're getting a good product. So we want to hire a home inspector. You want to make sure that the house is solid. And, you know, every house has a couple of issues here and there. So it's Keith's job to uncover them. And then they don't all need to be deal breakers. You know, you might find out that maybe there's a small plumbing issue. And we just kind of renegotiate. Mike pops back into the picture. We make sure that everything is good. And the buyers get to keep moving forward and buy the home of their dreams.
All right, thank you, Keith. Good job. All right, Larissa and
Todd.
Todd, that's right. Okay, tell me what they do. This is kind of toward the end of the
Yes,
process.
title
right?
professionals, they get involved at the beginning. They start doing the title search behind the scenes, and they make sure that there's a clear title that can be transferred from seller to buyer. And then they do the escrow part of the closing, where they collect the funds from the buyer's down payment and the mortgage, and they facilitate all of the paperwork and the recording of the deed and make sure that the sellers get paid and help us get keys transferred over to the new homeowner.
It's a lot of work. All right, you guys, you're out of here. Let's remind folks that this house is on the market.
Yes,
correct?
it is. This is a nice one, brand new on the market, 402 Avalon in Allen.
Mm-hmm. Right next to the museum there.
Yes.
And you can see this and others at
online at kellysold.com.
Check her out. You're not going to miss it. And don't forget, there's a big team behind her that makes all the work go just right. Well, they were wonderful people. And they loved it because they didn't have to say a word. All I had to do was stand there.
Like, this is what this person does. This
Now
is
move along. Let's get to the next group.
Speaking of moving along, we got to take a break.
Okay.
We have more to get to. Artificial intelligence.
Ooh, AI. When we come back.
No hot water? Call A to Z Dependable Services. Our fully stocked rapid response water heater specialist will get you back in hot water in no time. A to Z is the only call you need to make.
River Rock at the Amp is back. June 15th, it's Journey tribute band Escape and Styx tribute Best of Times. June 22nd, it's the Ultimate Eagles Experience, Seven Bridges. And June 29th, it's Fleetwood Gold with the Champion High School Marching Thunder Band. Get your tickets now at the Sunrise Inn, riverrockattheamp.com, or at the gate.
Whether it's dinner out with friends and family or your next catered event, Rachel's Restaurant in Austintown always makes it special and delicious. Award-winning cuisine, relaxing atmosphere, and so much more. Rachel's Restaurant, Austintown.
Back here on Valley Spotlight at the Springfield Grille.
Well, we are enjoying ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is nice and leisurely
Enjoying
and
it very
delicious. Oh, my goodness. All right, artificial intelligence.
Right.
It can do all kinds of things.
Right.
And for Ron and some of our historians that are on our team, bring color into photographs that have never seen color.
Yeah, or videos or
right,
whatever.
All the stuff that you never see in color, this is our chance to sort of add that to it.
Let's see.
Okay.
We let AI color some vintage images of Youngstown and Warren, and this is what we got.
Don't be afraid of AI. It helps a lot.
It really does.
Like, it can take minutes, hours off your to-do list.
And even as like writers, obviously we can't use it for everything that we do because it sounds a little wonky, but it definitely helps when you have like writer's block to like get you a prompt.
I can just imagine what it can do for us in the future.
It's going to be amazing.
I heard if I sit here till 11, I could get champagne.
You could.
What's going on? Tell people about
So-
what happens at 11 o'clock.
Every Sunday, which today is, we do our champagne brunch. So we have 4 items that we have on our menu for our champagne brunch. It's a sit down. We have steak and eggs. We have asparagus and egg sandwich.
Wow.
We do a deep dish quiche, which is made by our pastry chef
my mom.
every day.
I was just
It's
saying,
a
my mom
different
would love
flavor,
that too.
so you'll have to wait till the morning of to find out what the flavor is.
Okay.
We also have eggs Benedict, and we have biscuits and gravy. So I think there's 5 items. But yes, you get a fresh fruit, croissant with homemade chocolate butter to go with the croissant, as well as your choice of champagne or mimosa.
I might have to have the chocolate butter and the sea bass.
Yeah, that would probably make a great combination.
Right?
would it
No.
not?
It just like everything you say sounds so good.
I know. I don't know how people pick.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, how do they?
Yeah. So
Share. You got to share.
we also have our full menu on Sunday as well. So
Okay.
we're good to have that.
That's wonderful.
This has been a really wonderful visit. All right, so there are new things that we've been talking about. If you had to pick something from the new area of the menu that's your favorite, what would you pick?
Wow, there's a lot of different items.
As Mike's chowing down.
I
on
saw
an
there was a
all-time
special
favorite.
right now where you get pie with it.
There is.
The Imperial something or
The
other. I
Imperial
saw there.
Duo. We've been running that. For $20, you get a 6-ounce sirloin. You have a side of orzo, a small mini crab cake.
Right.
Comes with our roasted red pepper remoulade. And then you get a small piece of peanut butter pie, all for $20.
What?
You can't beat that.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
No.
Don't know how long that'll be running. It's just a limited feature right now.
Incredible.
We will be running other features down the road. Summer's coming. We're probably going to be running crab legs at some sort.
Sabina, did you hear that? Crab
so
legs.
we'll be doing stuff like that.
I know.
And that's what we try to do. We try to bring something special, seasonal drinks. We have cocktails right now for the summer. Just started them yesterday. Exciting stuff. We have half-price wine on Mondays. So if you come in, every wine on our list is half price. Not the bottles, but just the glass pour.
Really?
Every Monday,
That's
all
great.
day.
Wow, that
from,
is great.
From 12 o'clock until we close at 9.
You guys are doing creative stuff.
I really
We like
think
to see
so.
that. In this
Yeah.
climate and the way that things are right now, that is a testament to you guys being a great team and evolving. I
Thanks
like
for
that.
having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Congrats
Thanks for
on all
coming.
your success for all these years.
Appreciate it.
27
And
years.
we can just keep it going.
David, thank you, thank you. We'll come back anytime, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to twist our arms, okay?
Please do.
Okay. All right, this retro commercial.
Yeah.
You two are talking about
It's
it.
it
By
was an
Ron, I
old
mean
like
Ron.
aftershave where the guy would say that, and what did they say? Thanks, I needed that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Skin bracer.
Slap in the face?
Yeah.
Is that because of our slapping guy?
That's what we try to tie it
It's
in.
just the way you put it on. You
Right.
did this.
It's what
Probably
people used to
showed
do. kind
Woo,
of.
I need a lot of that.
Yeah. All right, that's our show.
Yeah.
Where can you watch us?
Oh, you can. Our new website is up
Is it
and
up?
running.
Is the website up?
It's up and
Oh,
running.
thank goodness.
It is, valleyspotlight.com. And if you want to send in your dad jokes, you can do that. Like if you got one-liner dad jokes that you want to submit,
Yep.
if you submit a dad joke to our website
Love
and we
that
pick it as a favorite, we're going to send you a Valley Spotlight mug. How about that?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, go to the website and do it.
Yep.
One's too strong, one's too light, one's just wrong, one's not quite. It's no fun until you find the one that hits you just right.
Men in skin bracers got the nice clean smell you're looking for in an aftershave. Skin bracers got those skin tighteners and chin chillers that really wake you up, and there's nothing heavy-handed about it.
Thanks. I needed that. Skin bracer hits you just right.
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.